Hello, good afternoon,
right.
Senator. My name is Leslie. I'm a reporter, local reporter with Univision, Nevada. My question to you is, how do you plan to balance loyalty to the presidential nominee's agenda with pursuing your own policy priorities or areas of expertise?
Sure. Well, first, somebody just shouted something out, and I'm not going to respond to every person who shouts something out, but I want to respond to this one because it's a good point. Title IX. We need to preserve the right of girls to compete against other girls and not biological men. And for so many folks out there, I mean, you look at the coalition that Donald Trump has assembled. We've got on the right people like Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley. We've got, of course, the president and me, and then we've got people like Bobby Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard. And he asks, how do you get that coalition together under the same tent? And it's very simple. It's common sense. If you believe that children ought to be educated and not indoctrinated at schools, if you believe that we ought to have a closed southern border, if you believe that in sports boys should compete against boys and girls should compete against girls, that's common sense. And that's all we stand for. You don't have to agree with us on every issue, but let's cut out the craziness in our politics and get back to common sense. And that's Donald J. Trump's leadership. Now, you asked how to balance, obviously loyalty to the president, because he's going to be the president in just a few short months, president-elect in a couple weeks. How to balance that with my own agenda. Look, my own agenda is the agenda that's best for the American people, and that is Donald J. Trump's agenda, because he's going to fight for the American working people every single day. Now, of course, you're going to have disagreements from time to time. My job is to offer the president the wisest counsel that I can, to be honest with him about my opinion, but ultimately, the president of the United States is going to make decisions, and he's going to make very good decisions for the American people. That's why I'm thrilled to be here. That's why I'm thrilled to support him. One thing I say, you talk about loyalty to Donald Trump. Look, I love Donald Trump, and I am very loyal to Donald Trump. But I think I speak for President Trump. I speak for myself. Loyalty first to the American people. That's why I like Donald Trump, is because he's loyal to the American people. And it sounds so common sense, and it sounds so obvious, but when you've got a vice president, Kamala Harris, who's opened the American southern border, who's given free health care benefits to illegal aliens, can we just get back to a president who cares about the citizens of his own country? That is the responsibility of an American leader, and that's why I'm supporting Donald Trump, because he actually cares about the people who built this country, and he's fighting for their future, not the future of people who don't belong in this country in the first place.